Hello, my name is Danielle Lacombe, and I'm in Business Development at Platinum Funding Group. Today I'm going to share with you some inside information on how factoring companies can provide benefits for staffing companies and organizations. Factoring companies, providing financial stability and working capital for staffing companies. For a staffing company, whether it be a young, small startup or a well-established mid-sized company, effectively balancing working capital is imperative for continued success, profitability, and growth. For this reason, factoring companies, whose primary services include invoice financing and accounts receivable management, offer the financial stability and security to efficiently manage cash flows. Staffing companies consider their main assets to be their talent and intellectual property, in addition to the services members of the staff provide outside businesses. Invoice factoring provides many benefits and cost efficiencies for staffing companies, specializing in all industries including, but not limited to, IT consulting, nursing, and security services. Factoring companies continue to accelerate the cash flow of the staffing companies through the purchase of receivables, known as invoice financing, and immediately fund a significant portion of the total value of the receivable once the services are confirmed rendered. The factoring company bases their decision to provide invoice financing on the strength of the receivables and the creditworthiness of their clients' customers, not focusing on the credit strength or the financial history of the staffing company itself. Often, a staffing company is relatively young and new to the market, but their clients are Fortune 100 companies. This is the perfect situation for a factoring company as they fund on the solvency of their clients' customers. Invoice financing can be a great source of funding for a fast-growing staffing company who lacks the long track record needed to qualify for a loan from a traditional lender. Because factoring companies are solely involved in the purchase of receivables, a staffing company who partners with a factoring company will not incur additional debt or loss of equity and ownership in the company, as is the case when receiving funding from a bank lender or venture capital firm. Invoice financing solves a staffing company's greatest challenge, ensuring they have enough working capital to pay their staff, which they are outsourced to their customers to provide a service. A staffing company must ensure that they operate with sufficient margins and working capital to pay their staff while waiting to collect payments from their customers for services rendered. Typically, a staffing company pays its staff for the completed services before they collect payments from their customers for the same project. Factoring companies provide a financial cushion by accelerating payment by offering professional collection services to their clients through invoice financing and accounts receivable management. Partnering with a full-service factoring company allows a staffing company to take on larger clients, to increase their staff and support team, to meet the increased demand of their services, and to maximize their working capital, all of which ultimately lead to growth and prosperity. For more information about how Platinum Funding Group can be a factor in your success, please visit us at www.platinumfundinggroup.com. Thank you.